What's up, guys? It's your weapon of choice, the Omni Blade here with you guys a video talking about the new, I guess, banner that just dropped. We got the Right of Shadows banner, but I'm here to talk about one unit in particular, and that is the caring princess herself.
Of course.
Celica. Now, I just wanted to talk about Celica because I've seen people discuss her and how they want to build her, and I feel there are two fundamental mistakes a lot of people are making with Celica. Now, one of them is a bit understandable, and the other one I think is just people being a bit confused by the Ragnarok description, which I don't blame you, it's very misleading. So let's just go into here, as I'm going to read off the Ragnarok description right now, okay? If the unit has 100% HP at the start of combat, the unit receives a attack and speed boost of 5, and if attacking, the unit will receive 5 damage after combat. That last part, the if attacking part, that is very misleading. Okay, I can understand why a lot of people are confused by that, but the way it really works is that the Ragnarok effect of losing 5 HP, we're not going full Gaiden here, boys, don't worry about that. It only activates if Celica gets the attack and speed boost of 5. So if, say, for example, Celica is not at full HP and she initiates an attack, not only will she not receive the Ragnarok boost, but she will also not receive the 5 damage afterwards. So, if you don't believe me, I will go confirm this right now by going to the training tower quickly. Just go to the starting stratum, because why not? Okay. How fitting that we get Celica's first map of all things, but yeah. I can just move her into the range. Just gonna wait for them to come. I don't know if this... Yeah, okay, they do move. Okay. So. Actually, this kind of was a bad example, wasn't it?
Let's go.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Okay. So, here we're going to see Celica use the Ragnarok, of course. She's going to completely obliterate this guy. And, right here, we see her take the 5 damage. So now that she's not at full HP, since she did take damage from the Ragnarok penalty, what happens if I attack again with it? So we'll use the Ragnarok again. And no HP drop. So the Ragnarok description is very misleading. You will only lose the 5 hit points at the start of combat when you use the Ragnarok boost. So that's that. So with that being said, a lot of people have decided to give her, I don't know if I have anyone who has this ability. I don't know if you have it, but I'm sure, skill list, yes. A lot of people have elected to giving her Noontime, or they say, maybe I should give Celica Noontime for a special. Don't do this. The reason why I say Noontime is a really bad skill for Celica is because when you use Noontime, it will activate during battle. You've probably all seen this before, but you know what I'm talking about. They're going to get the proc just like they would any other skill, like Moonbow, Iceberg, or Luna, and it's going to go off within the battle. So, if Celica to her attack, she would get the Noontime boost, but it would already go off in the battle. I know I'm talking very cyclically right now, but I hope it's making sense. In that, once Celica loses the HP from the Ragnarok penalty, then sure, she might be closer to using Noontime, but I just don't think it's a good idea because, first off, there's no guarantee you'll get back up to full HP, because you also have to consider that you may or may not have killed the enemy unit you attacked. If you attacked something like a green tome unit, maybe they were bulky enough to survive. I don't know if there are any that would be able to take a Ragnarok hit and then attack Celica back, but assuming that you did use Celica and you had Noontime on her, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to like heal back, obviously you don't want to use Rising Light, but you're trying to heal back the HP she lost from before, but I just don't think it works simply because it's too slow for Celica. Celica is a very fast-paced unit. You have to just attack with her. So, that's why I don't think Noontime's good. I think probably, I don't know what I would recommend then. Luna, maybe, honestly, you could just slap Moonbow into any unit, they'd probably fare better with it. as you just want to make use of this ridiculous attack. It's only life and death 1, so don't think the Celica's too ridiculous. It's also a plus speed Celica, so that helps, but she's not level 40 yet. Also, random thing I know to add, but forgot to mention at the beginning, warning for Echoes in that if you get Celica to level 40, apparently her special dialogue, you know, the conversations you get with a level 45 star unit, apparently that has spoilers in it for Echoes. So, only get Celica to level 40 if you have gotten past, I believe, part 2 of Celica's route in Echoes, depending if they stick with the same story mapping as they did in Gaiden, because that's, I've been warned by someone that is the case. So if you're worried about Echo spoilers, don't get Celica to level 40 until after you've gotten to, I think, part 2, if they stick with the same, just like pacing as they did in the original Gaiden. So yeah. So, with that out of the way, that's the first mistake a lot of people are making. A lot of people are saying Noontime would be good to help her. I really don't think so. I really think you should just stick with damage dealing output. Now, the second mistake I think a lot of people are also making is that they're saying, okay, but what if I want to use my Celica in the arena? I don't think she would do that well without the Noontime when she's being controlled by the AI. That is the second mistake a lot of people are making. You should not use Celica in the arena at all. Do not use Celica. Okay. For those of you who understand how to do... Oh, okay. I got my arena bonuses now. I did not even notice. Okay. Okay. Whatever. I can't really show because the arena's closed now because it just ended. I forgot about that. Sorry. But... Okay, so for those of you who don't know, your leftmost team in the edit teams thing, so you see the glowing little blue orb right there, that team's the one that goes into arena. I do not think Celica should be an arena unit. It's just not a good idea. She is very much a player phase unit. She works very well when in your hands, so I highly recommend avoid putting Celica into your arena defense unit. It just, sure, she can kill one unit, but then she's going to be in the enemy range. Since the AI is not that good in heroes, she's just going to get herself killed, and that decreases your rank you get for a successful defense if Celica ends up dying. So yeah. The third thing I want to say, I know I said it would make 2 points, but this one's not really a mistake. More so much as I'm not sure if I agree with this sentiment, but a lot of people have decided, okay, maybe I should put Renewal 3 on to Celica, and so you turn to Faye. As you can see from her skill list here, she is the only unit that has Renewal 3 at 4 stars. So yeah, a lot of people want to do that just because it's like, oh, it's quick, easy healing. I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like Quick Repos from Tsubaki, wherever the hell he is, down here. Yep. Ah, shoot, I'm an idiot. So yeah, Quick Repos from Tsubaki, I think is better, mostly because Quick Repos 2... And the difference between Quick Repos 2 and Quick Repos 3 is so marginal. You basically have to be at full HP to utilize it anyways. The only difference is that I think with Quick Repos 2, if we look at the skill list... Yeah, so Quick Repos 2 works at 80% HP, Quick Repos 3 works at 70%, so that's like a 3 HP difference. It's, if you want to go ahead and promote a Tsubaki, Klein, or use a 5-star Leo in order to get Quick Repos 3 and then transfer that onto Celica, that's your call. I say Quick Repos is just better than Renewal, simply because it still lets Celica do what she does best, while not at full HP, and that's just be a nuke. Celica is a magical nuke on the likes of Nino. It's just, the only issue is that, another reason I say Celica's not good in Arena, is because there's a partner that covers a lot of her issues, and is perfect. I don't have her, unfortunately, but I can show you a photo of her. And that is Julia. Yeah, I know the music just stopped and that's kind of boring, but yeah. In summation, Breath of Life 3 is the reason why I say Julia is who you should use as a partner. Why? Julia counters a lot of the Blue Mage checks that would just completely destroy Celica, like Reinhardt, Lind, Bunny, Lucina, potentially May. Yeah, probably May, actually. So that's why I think if you have a Julia, use that as healing for Celica, just because of the fact that, if I have my Felicia I can pull up, Breath of Life 3, as you can see here, which is exclusive to Felicia at 4 stars, restores 7 HP to an adjacent ally if attacking. I don't really like the idea of having it on Felicia, of course. Maybe you could use it on some other physical melee unit. Maybe a unit like an armor, like Hector, for example. That way you can pivot across Celica, and then you'd be right in front. And then whenever you just start the attack, you can just get the HP back, and the Ragnarok cost is gone. So that's very nice. Another thing people should do is, I don't know if I have a Florina. It does not look like it. Do I have a 4-star? No. Oh, I could have sworn I did. Anyways, if you have a Florina at 3 stars, she will have Ardent Sacrifice. Give that to one of your units. That way you can restore 10 HP to Celica. And again, I mean, you only need 5 HP, but the way Ardent Sacrifice works is that it will automatically drain 10 HP from the user no matter what. So, a bit wasteful, but heck, it's whatever you need to do to keep Celica at full. And yeah, that's about it. Keep doing that. I don't really have anything else to say here. As for a blue slot here, I don't know, maybe reposition? Yeah, reposition could work for that. I don't really know. Maybe drag back, maybe... I don't want to say reciprocal aid because that would mean she has to initiate it and that way she's not attacking. But yeah. End of story is that do not give Celica noontime and do not use Celica in arena defense. Use her yourself. I highly recommend Quick Repo. And if you are fortunate enough to have a plus attack or plus speed Celica like I do, Life of Death, don't even think about it. Just take a 4-star Hana, or if you have a Zephyr and you don't want to use them, slap Life and Death 2 onto them. She will be fine, alright? So thank you all so much for watching. If you can, drop a like, comment, share this video to other potential Celica users and see, maybe you agree, maybe you disagree, I don't know. But thank you all so much for watching. With that all being said, I am out of here. Peace.